The Break of Dawn for Champions. On 32 FM, 94.9.
Every day is another chance to do it all over again.
Get the best of starts on The Break of Dawn. 32 FM, 94.9.
One morning to you out there. It's really great to have you join us on the Break It On Papers Review this wonderful Tuesday morning. My name is GBOLABO, famous call.
My name is Kenny Durutulu. It's great to have you join us this morning. We'll take a look at the major headlines out of the papers this morning. I have the Punch, the Premium Times, the Daily Post, and the Daily Trust newspaper this morning.
All right, I'll start off with the Vanguard newspaper. Surgery tied for travelers over sky-high runs transport fares. And this one also says tax reforms here to stay. That's according to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We won't allow Sharia law in Southwest Yoruba youths insist. And 4 dead, 105 rescued from building collapse in 2024. Bandits abduct Ekiti-bound travelers demand 30 million naira ransom each. We have recovered skull of beheaded kidnapped victim Paulinus. Delta CP giving that handout. And we also have this one, gunmen kill 15 in Plateau community. Lassa fever endemic in Nigeria posing significant public health risk. That's according to NCDC. Tax reform here to stay, taking that earlier. And of course, still here on the Vanguard. And we have this one, banks get commendation over developmental roles. Stampede stop politicizing tragedies, presidency tells Obi. And let's look at all the latest news. Tinubu lists achievement, claims Nigeria on path of recovery despite criticism. There will be only 2 genders. Trump promises end to transgender lunacy. And we also have this one. I've never criticized Tinubu. A good man doesn't spoil another good person. That's according to Doyin Okukpe. Tax reform bills while we insist on withdrawal. That's according to Njime. And the last one here, 2025 budget lacks reforms, bereft of fiscal discipline, coming from Atiku Abubakar.
All right, we take headlines from the Punch newspaper. Major story, no regrets, removing subsidy, tax reform will go ahead. That's according to Tinubu. I skilled fans when hoodlums attacked my palace, Kogi monarch. Mohbad's ally denies hiding information about singer's death. Federal government gives banks, telcos 6-month ultimatum on 250 billion naira USSD debt. 935 naira per litre petrol. Labour faults new price, demands further reduction. APC opposition bicker over 27 billion naira budget for ex-presidents. Budget, federal government prosecutes terrorists with 780 million naira. SSAs get 2 billion naira vehicles. NAPTIP reunites 1,200 trafficked victims with families. Lookman eyes more success after CAF award win. We'll take all the stories out of the Metro Plus pages. I skilled fence already took that one. Delta man arrested for beheading friend after collecting 50 million naira. Now, Moteco nabs 3 suspected motorcycle thieves in Ekiti. On the business side of things, CWT partners World Bank to empower women traders, and EIU projects improved Eurobond issuance in 2025.
All right, let's take a look at the cable this morning. The cable half-days have been given palliatives for 25 years without incident. Tinubu speaks on food stampedes. NERC customers in Togo, Benin, Niger, that's Benin. Niger owes $5.7 million for electricity in quarter 3 2024. Tinubu says he's not prepared to downsize his cabinet. Tinubu tax reform here to stay, but I don't mind making concessions. I don't regret removing petrol subsidy, still coming from President Tinubu. Police arrest man for beheading friend after diverting his 30 million naira in Delta. APC to PDP, you are politicizing stampedes. Nigerians haven't forgotten immigration incident. NERC, federal government in court, 464 billion naira electricity subsidy bill in quarter 3 2024, up by 52%. Court remands Tor GBOLABO's allies linked to 28.5 million naira military gun truck deal. Tinubu to hold first presidential media chat that's already been taken over by events that has been held. NNPC slashes petrol price to 925 naira per litre in Lagos, 965 naira per litre in Abuja. NRC suspends Warri Itakpe train service after minor derailment. All right, we'll take one more. Arewa, the sick man of Nigeria, needs to heal himself. All right, that's the much we can take with the cable this morning.
All right, some headlines from the Premium Times. Tinubu blames organizers for fatal stampedes in Ibadan. Anambra, Abuja, cost of living crisis. I don't believe in petrol control, or price control rather, Tinubu. This one says, despite economic impact, I have no regret removing petrol subsidy. Again, that's credited to the president. Tax reform bills, I'm ready to make concessions. Tinubu. Fintiri creates 7 new emirates in Adamawa. Nigerian troops kill 13 IPOB members, arrest 3 kidnappers. Official. Borrowing is not criminal. Tinubu speaks on government debt. How I'm fighting corruption. Tinubu again. There with that one. Insecurity, I'm happy with military. No need for probe. Tax reform bills, I'm ready to make concessions. Take other headlines now. Yuletide. Police deploy 3,180 personnel in Abuja. Government nullifies election of new traditional ruler in Anambra community. Nigerian government declares. All right. Those are some major headlines out of the Premium Times this morning.
All right, to look at The Guardian, I don't regret removing fuel subsidies, still Tinubu speaking. More Supreme Court will arm justice system, coming from an SAN. Port Harcourt refinery resumes petrol loading after 1 week hiatus. And CBN NCC order banks telcos to settle 250 billion naira USSD debt dispute. Presidential Committee for Eagles 2026 World Cup quest handed 3 billion naira. Other latest news, manufacturer wins Social Entrepreneur Award. NGA highlights future of energy sustainability, unveils new brand identity. NCDC raises alarm over rising Lassa fever deaths. Nigeria's hostages in law. Southern governors orders commiserate with Makinde over Ibadan tragedy. Omoja for AAAN. President orders paid tribute to Shobanjo at 80. Adamawa creates 7 new chiefdoms. Emirates. Trump versus BRICS, sign of uncertain global economic future. And more news. Adelabo Adams condole with families over Stampede fire disaster. Federal government donates 4,000 water pumps to Castina farmers. FCT doctors issue strike notice over alleged 6 months unpaid salaries. And the last one here says, FEM unveils safety app to curb workspace accidents.
All right, some headlines from the Daily Post. Tax reform here to stay. Tinubu. Christmas. Tinubu to address Nigerians today. All right, that's still one there. Meet our demands in 14 days or face deadless hospital shutdown. FCT doctors tell �Wike. Reduction in fuel pump price to reflect at filling stations within the week. Petrol. And I'll take a couple more before we go on a commercial break. FCT Exco approves contract renewal to secure Abuja Rail. Niger Pilgrims Welfare Board commences 2023 Hajj refund disbursements. And lastly, this one says NSCDC deploys 1,550 officers in Abia. And that's related to the Christmas celebrations. We'll go on a commercial break. When we come back, it'll be time for the analysis of the headlines.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
From being the wicked producer to the jiggy artist, I have always been onto some big things. I am Young John. You already know I love big things, especially when it comes to my refreshment. That's why I don't play with my Pepsi 60cl long throat bottle, because it's big refreshments, big value, big flex, big things. Big things, Nemo like Pepsi, jiggy.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. Your game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's the game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer.
Let me ask you a question. What holds you back when you wake up each morning? Is it the uncertainty of how the day will unfold? And as the day goes on, what makes your heart race? Is it the quiet fear that maybe you're not doing enough? And when it's evening, is it the longing for just a little more time? Whatever it is, remember, challenges don't define you, but how you rise to meet them. Staying connected to your dreams, that's how you break free from limits. Get unlimited data plus up to 6-hour battery backup to keep you connected without interruptions on Airtel 4G 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to find out more. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
I'm in love, Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop? And is it to stop?
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
When I say golden, you say penny. Golden penny. Golden penny.
Wake up to breakfast with my golden penny. I enjoy my first choice, nourishing goodness every morning. Oh, when I walk up in a play, yummy dishes every day. Mama's recipe they upgrade. Oh, when she's using golden penny for lunch or dinner, quality we deliver. Crunchy snacks, golden penny, serving happiness, nourishing families. Golden penny, yummy golden penny, delicious golden penny, delicious golden penny.
Make this season special with Golden Penny Foods. Enjoy delicious meals that bring joy, warmth, and love to you and your loved ones. Season's greetings from Golden Penny, home of good foods. Serving happiness, nourishing families. Yum!
Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
But there's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV, even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
This season, turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Oga teacher, abeg, wetin dey happen when my pikin dem come school? Why e be say dem go comot house very clean, when dem come back the difference no be here o.
Na because action no dey finish ma. All the book dem dey learn plus sports wey dem dey do dey burn energy, so that sweat stain, the uniform wey tear, and dirty shoes show say your pikin dey very active.
Na wow!
Your pikin dem need nourishing energy, make you give dem the new improved Milo for breakfast. E get correct nutrients wey dey support energy release to help dem use their day well. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate.
Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
Hey there! Yeah,
Yes, you. You just won 5,000 naira cash. And you, sitting by the side, there's 1 month Showmax subscription to watch the Premier League waiting for you. You behind. Of course, you're not left out. How does 1,000 naira airtime and 2,000 naira Uber discount sound? All this could come true when you buy the No Unwrap and Win pack. Open it, look for a cube with a 6-digit code on its wrapper, text the code to 8011 and follow the prompts to stand a chance to win any of these instant prizes. Promo valid from July till December. Terms and conditions apply. Get extra value on the No Unwrap and Win pack. No, eat for good.
We share love, we share joy, we come with open hearts. Oh, so celebrate, jubilate, share the plate, just follow the aroma. 'Tis the season to show some love.
My son, help me check this phone. I no know wetin Junior press. E no dey work again.
Make I see. Ah, mommy.
Wetin happen?
They don't block your line now.
Nobody like to chop blocking, no. So, if they don't block you unto say you not link your NIN to your Airtel line, run kitty go any Airtel shop with your NIN to unblock your line today.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Baba Precious, you didn't tell me that your wife has given birth.
Given birth?
Your daughter Precious said you have a smallie at home.
Oh, you mean 3 Crowns Milk Smalley pack?
Smallie?
Yes, it is the new Smalley with tasty nourishment I bought to show love to my treasure.
Aww.
Introducing 3 Crowns Milk Smalley pack. A tasty nourishment. Buy yours today. 3 Crowns Milk. Healthy moms, happy families.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
All right, you're welcome back. You're still on to Break It On Papers Review here on your Laughter Dive 32 FM 94.9. And it's right about time to delve into the analysis proper this morning. We do have Mr. Femi Olukunle to do that for us. My name is GBOLABO, Moscow.
And I'm Kenny Durutulu. Good morning, Mr. Femi. It's great to have you on.
Yeah, good morning to you, Kenny. Good morning, GBOLABO.
All right, Mr. Femi, I guess we can start off with the media chat and some of the aftermath. We saw that the president has insisted that no going back with the issue of subsidy removal, tax reform will be in place. And he also said something quite interesting, that he's not ready to reduce the number of his cabinet members. And when he was asked the question, are they adding value, he insisted that, of course, all of them are adding value, because I was wondering that he's going to pick at the power sector, because that appears to be the major setback for many companies, for many businesses, and for many households in Nigeria. But then let's also look at what the president said. I was actually looking at some of the monies being earmarked in the 2025 budget, and it's quite alarming what goes into fighting terrorism, and still about 780 million naira thereabout that we have the Punch captured this morning. Now, do we say this government is excessive and it doesn't want to admit it?
In fact, there's a question is heavily loaded.
Yeah.
Now, let me try as much as possible to treat them. I see Mr. President as being, with a due apology to him, arrogant. He spoke arrogantly. He spoke like a school principal will speak to, a school headmaster will speak to his pupils. Because in the first instance, all the pass marks he gave his administration, it was wrongly given, because he could not be a student who wrote an exam and mark his exam and score himself marks. And that was why that journalist asked whether it was appropriate for him to give himself scores. So it is we Nigerians that should give him his dossier. However, he talked about the roads being free now, that people could travel without not seeing any fear or being stolen by kidnappers. But this morning, you have just read from, I think, Vanguard, that travelers traveling along Ekiti axis were stolen by these irresponsible elements that we have. Now, if he says the military are waging wars and they are doing fairly well, fine, it is true. Those military guys are boys. They are our children of Nigerians. But the fact remains that some of them are dying. They are being killed by these foreigners who have also enlisted some of our people, some Nigerians, to join them in waging war against Nigeria. So, Mr. President cannot give himself a beautiful mark in the area of curbing stealing of human beings, kidnapping. So I would rather give that to states, because soldiers are not on the streets. They are not in the state. They are in predominantly in the north, where they are fighting these bandits and terrorists. Then number two, that we still call these people bandits is wrong, because I expect the president to have declared all of them as terrorists, so that they may be attacked holistically, so that some are still being called bandits is a minus for him. For him to say that he will maintain about 48 ministers is not good, because that is unwieldy. And I think he's the only president that has gotten so many people in his cabinet like that. And if you look at the economics of keeping a large cabinet, it is draining the pulse of this country. US is bigger than us. US has 50 states, and US has 15 ministers, plus the president and the VP making 17. And and we borrowed our own democracy from that place. So I don't see the reason we should have an unwieldy cabinet and the president will justify it. It is not justifiable at all. If he says, according to him, he said that each minister should have 3 vehicles. They were given 3 new vehicles, and then he said a minister should have 5 security personnel and 3 cars following him, and things like that. If you total that, multiply it by 48, you know that it drains the economy seriously. Now, if he talked about I think he talked about curbing corruption, that he has curbed corruption. He made mention of 753 houses traced to Emefiele. I give him a thumb up, and I think I can say that yes, EFCC is doing a good job. But the fact of the matter is that he said he decided to tackle what is causing corruption, and he made mention of a student loan. That is very, very negative. It's wrong, because he should consider how much was being paid by students at University of Ibadan, University of Lagos, all our universities, government-owned universities, before he came. And what is it now? When they were paying about 20,000, 25,000, 30,000 before he came, and now they are paying almost 500,000 naira. And he's giving loan of about 80 or something thousand naira. And it is not all the students in a university, in a particular university, that have access to that loan. So how has that one tackled the corruption? It has given parents sleepless nights on how to pay the school fees. And then if there are so many areas that we can see that you talked about this
removal of fuel subsidy.
Removal of fuel subsidy. That one is the major bringer of problems that we have in this country today. Now, if it says that it is because our fuel was going to the West African region that we belong to, going to some of these West African countries, how did they go there? We have immigrations, we have customs. Why and how did they escape Nigerians' security services and to those countries? So he should blame the people that should be blamed, and not us who don't know anything about it. So Nigerians have been punished for the offense they did not commit. So the criminals among Nigerians who did that should have been tackled. So, and then he talked about
electricity,
this tax.
Okay.
Now, he talked authoritatively again, like a school headmaster, that it has come to stay. These are bills that have not been processed by the National Assembly, and he is now talking authoritatively that yes, nothing will change it. I can only give concession. So he talks like a military man, and this is a democracy. So I believe anyway, this is the first one he has addressed. I believe the next one, his handlers should tell him that he is a civilian president and not a military president, because the way he spoke, I'm sorry to use this word, arrogantly. And we know we received it, and we are reacting to it now.
Mr. Femi, would you say that arrogance that you just talked about, now the statement that Nigerians should manage electricity by switching off their lights, and you should learn to control and manage, is there some sort of arrogance there with that particular statement? And what do you make of
if it is not arrogance, what would you call it? It is anyway. It goes beyond arrogance. It is insulting. He has insulted us, because he cannot tell me how I'm going to use electricity in my house. But the fact of the matter is that we are saying that this thing is on the high side. If you are saying that, okay, Nigeria is paying for supply of gas, which they use to run the turbines, where does Nigeria get gas? Nigeria has an abundance of gas. Even, I think it's more than the crude. Now, if we have it, how can we, the children of a butcher, how can we be eating bones instead of eating meat? So how can they not subsidize the gas so that it may be supplied cheaper to those? It may be sold at a cheaper rate to the people generating electricity for us. Why should they not sell crude at a cheaper rate for Nigerians? Why must we sell for Nigerians at international rate? If not that it is to enslave us. So for him to say that we should switch off, that was what Adelabu said the other time, that people said he insulted us, and he too has insulted us. And then he was saying that the stampede at Ibadan here and Anambra and Abuja, that it was not well managed. I want to say that it is a combination of 4 factors. The first one is poverty, which is policies have forced down the throat of Nigerians, because we have been shouting that Nigerians are hungry, and we can now see. And there is a spread. It happened in the west, it happened in the east, and it happened in the north. So it tells him, what that tells him is that there is hunger in the federation. The second one is the logistics. I agree with him that security personnel will have been put in place. But even if the security personnel were put in place, the crowd would overwhelm the security personnel, because they will not go there with guns. Nigeria may only be made afraid of guns, but they will not go there with guns. So they will not obey them, just like they disobey security apparatus during elections, because they don't carry guns. So even if we had police in Ibadan, that thing will have happened. Now, the third one is that most Nigerians are undisciplined. Most Nigerians are undisciplined, because we just like to take what does not belong to us. We like to jump queues. We are always in a hurry going nowhere. So that was what happened. That was one of those things that led to those ugly occurrences. And the last one is greed. When somebody wants to take more than his own fair share of anything. So that is why all those things happened. So the president did not analyze it very well.
All right, we have to go on another break right about now, because our time is fast spent. We'll be back shortly with more on the Break It On Papers review. Please do stay with us.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
abeg no vex. This Milo packet look different too. I see say them write support energy release for this packet. Abeg, na the same Milo.
No, this na the new improved Milo. The support energy release means say when you give your pikin dem Milo as part of their breakfast, you dey give them enough energy where they need to go school.
Ah, I like this one.
Your pikin dem need nourishing energy. Make you give them the new improved Milo for breakfast. It gets correct nutrients where they support energy release to help them use their day well. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo. Let me ask you a question. What holds you back when you wake up each morning? Is it the uncertainty of how the day will unfold? And as the day goes on, what makes your heart race? Is it the quiet fear that maybe you're not doing enough? And when it's evening, is it the longing for just a little more time? Whatever it is, remember, challenges don't define you, but how you rise to meet them. Staying connected to your dreams, that's how you break free from limits. Get unlimited data plus up to 6-hour battery backup to keep you connected without interruptions on Airtel 4G 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to find out more. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
When I say golden, you say penny. Golden penny. Golden penny.
Wake up to breakfast with my golden penny. I dey enjoy my first choice, nourishing goodness every morning. Oh, when I walk up in a plate, yummy dishes every day. Mama's recipe they upgrade. Oh, when she's using golden penny for lunch or dinner, quality we deliver. Crunchy snacks, golden penny, serving happiness, nourishing families. Golden penny, yummy golden penny, delicious golden penny, delicious golden penny.
Make this season special with Golden Penny Foods. Enjoy delicious meals that bring joy, warmth, and love to you and your loved ones. Season's greetings from Golden Penny, home of good foods. Serving happiness, nourishing families. Yum!
Start your day and have a good time.
Kivo Krima.
Even when you need to clear your eyes.
Kivo Krima.
Or when you need to have the break time.
Kivo Krima.
It's not tea, Papa Garita.
Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima.
Good time moments with Kivo Krima.
Kivo Krima.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop? And is it to stir?
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Yo, it's time to switch up your streaming and social media experiences. Introducing the Glow My G bundle, the first all-in-one social and music bundle. It's the perfect bundle for texting, snapping, streaming, sharing, vibing, and everything you love doing online. With My G bundle, you get the data deals for Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Boomplay, Audiomack, and Glow TV, all in one bundle. Now you can make every naira count with affordable all-in-one data bundles with Glow My G. Get 1 gigabyte for 300 naira, 1.5 gigabytes for 500 naira, and 3.5 gigabytes for 1000 naira on the Glow My G bundle. Plus, you also get 1 hour of free browsing on your favorite apps. That's Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Boomplay, Audiomack, and Glow TV. Dial star 312 hash to start making every naira count with the Glow My G bundle. T's and C's apply.
Glow Unlimited.
Hi, Emeka.
Yemi, I learned that Betano is sending 3 football fans to England to watch the big game of Aston Villa versus Tottenham for free. Imagine us going there together. That would be amazing. Okay, bye.
What? He hung up to play.
Play with Betano and stand a chance to win an all-inclusive trip to the UK to watch live the big game of Aston Villa versus Tottenham. Betano, proud partner of Aston Villa. Play responsibly. Available only to those over the age of 18. The promo is valid from November 1st to February 28th, 2025.
We share love, we share joy, we come with open heart. Oh, so celebrate, jubilate, share the plate, just follow the aroma. 'Tis the season to show some love.
game, there are players and then Agbabolas, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agbabola with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer.
Big things, ni mo like. Pepsi.
We know you love big things. That's why we've brought back the Pepsi 60cl long front bottle. It's big refreshment, big value, big flex, big tins. Pepsi 60cl long front bottle is back. Big tins. Pepsi, thirsty for more.
My son, help me check this phone. I don't know wetin Junior press. He no dey work again.
Make I see. Mommy.
Wetin happen?
They don't block your line now.
Nobody like to chop blocking, no. So, if they don't block you unto say you not link your NIN to your __line, run go any __tel shop with your NIN to unblock your line today.
𝐿TEL, a reason to imagine.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
All right, great to have you back with us, 32 FM 94.9. It's time to take your reactions to the headlines this morning. The phone lines are open. 0705 5000 949, 0829 7000 949. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Good
morning. My name is Time Brown. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. Please go ahead.
All right. Well done to all of you in the studio this morning. At the presidential media chat, I listened to it, and I felt that you see that power that has decided in Lagos, that power that the president has, the president is still exerting that power even in Nigeria. Probably with all humility and respect to the president, probably thought he's still in Lagos. He's talking as if, he has all the authority. That is not even the electorate that put me. I can't do this. He's not going to remove the first subsidy that has come to stay. He has forgotten that it is the policies of the policies of the federal government today that has impoverished Nigeria, that have made Nigerians so poor, hungry, and angry that they have to besiege and look for freebies, look for wherever Indomie is served, wherever anything, so that they could eat. He has forgotten that. He says it's not well managed, whether it's managed. Do we need army to go and start, or military to go and stay at the gate to manage people because they came, the people, the organizers were advertising for 5,000 people.
No.
And they got over 10,000. So that is the extent we have decayed the economic status. So I think the president should begin to realize now, like Mr. Odukule said, maybe in this next media chat, he will have to put himself together. This is the first version.
Okay.
So that I'll be able to, because the way he talks, for me, I listened to him, I was a bit agitated.
All right.
Because sometimes even the way the president used words, it makes me feel that we are not in this is not military era.
Okay.
But I wish him well. Let him think of review his program.
Thank you very much. We have to take another call. Hello, good morning.
morning.
Good morning.
This is just calling from Malacca.
All right. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. To me, I don't see any take home from what Mr. President said in his media chat yesterday. Because since the removal of subsidy, without putting necessary measures in place, average Nigerians have been experiencing hardship in the country. And this is evident in the recent stampede all over the country, because hunger is now the order of the day. And inflation keeps biting harder. And Mr. President keeps saying himself that he has done so well in the economy. I don't see anything he has done at all. So I will just urge him, you should please find lasting solutions to all these crises we are experiencing. You should review all the policies that keeps inflating hardship on us, and the issue of fuel prices is good morning.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much, Ruth, for that. The numbers again are 070-55,000 949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, everyone in the studio.
Good morning.
John Olariwaju is speaking from Adowo.
First and foremost, thank you, Ħekdàomi for the wonderful analysis. Actually, to me, I read the presidential charge yesterday online. Coupled with what you people discussed yesterday, I totally arrived at people, Nigerians will just be tight their belts towards 2025. Because to me, I don't see that the president has any meaningful things for Nigerians. Based on yesterday presidential chart that you even make analysis this morning, the president is not for Nigeria at all. Because how come a president will be even proud of the numbers of the people that are appointed, and you will tell us that they are giving us, they are useful for Nigeria? Where is their usefulness? Can we even trace to the advantage of these people only to just eating our money? That's all. Even the tax reform that people is praising him to me, I will keep on saying it like I did in subsidy, that it cannot benefit the masses, because everything will come back, we pass back on the masses, whether we like it or not. The rich people that they think that they are the one that will pay the tax, no, they will bring it upon the poor people, ordinary people in Nigeria. They will have been the one that will pay this thing.
All right, thank you.
I will never agree to any policy of Mr. President through the actions of Mr. President.
Okay.
A democratic man, to me, a friend of the people, cannot be even addressed in Nigeria in this way. Thank you and good morning.
All right, thank you so much for that. We do also have some comment on Facebook. Do you remember that we are live on Facebook, 32FM 949 here on Facebook, and some comments here. Let's take a look at it. We have this one from Omwade Adekunle says, I don't know when Nigerians are going to be free from the seat of the APC federal government with the way they keep our hope alive and inflicting more hardship in the land. None of their policies has befitted an average Nigerians but themselves alone or benefited here. May God have mercy. Tolokwadi Yemi says, good morning. As far as I'm concerned, the summary of the media charts the president had yesterday is nothing but arrogance. All right, and failure, because how could he score himself so high in economic growth and insecurity when we all know that what we have now in the country is severe hunger and poverty? Okedi Rombabatunde is saying on some matter that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu addressed authoritatively is an indication that the matter is already concluded, irrespective of the debate in the National Assembly. All right, I guess we have one too from Balkis. Onodiron says the unfortunate event in your state and other parts of Nigeria are truly heartbreaking. Meanwhile, it is crucial for the federal government to prioritize reopening the borders to help lower the cost of essential goods.
We'll take one final call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dalukunle. This is Binga Mario calling from Apata. Quick one, because our time is being fast spent. You remember Tonade sang the song. He said, "Eshubi bire bomio, you are lolo koniwa milo, then inshallah koniwa milo mio." It means that if the driver is driving us positively forward, we can't see, or if he's driving us backward, we can't see. That is all I can equate what the president said yesterday. Because on what he said yesterday, there's no way forward on some of the hardship he has brought to we Nigerians. Where's the way forward here? He said, you are acting like a military dictator. Whereas you came into that post through the vote of Nigerian masses. I think one of the qualities of a leader is that ability to listen and ability to make a reversal of policies that are being asked on the people. But here, looking at what Mr. President is saying, we can't say it is driving us to the forward or driving us backward. But part of his policy brought us to where we are today. Some of his policies made to be sold for as high as over 1,000 naira. Part of his policies made bag of rice to be close to 90,000 and 5,000 naira. Part of his policies has been a kind of hardship on we Nigerians. And he said you can't reverse that. And he said you cannot even downsize the size of people that are working with you. And the question I want to ask is that we have many ministers in this country, and they have each having 5 policemen, 3 BSS and SAs. Now, they are living on whose money? It's on Nigerians' money.
All right, thank you, Binga Mario, for that. We have to go now. Thank you very much to Mr. Femi Olukunle for the analysis this morning. The paper's review is back tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. I'm Kenny Doritilu.
And I'm GBOLABO. Famous Call. The Smart Kid Show is up next. Do stay with us.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the guest.